I'm Nicholas Hoult. I'm in the Criterion closet. I'm excited to be here. I've watched a lot of episodes of this. Ooh, In the Mood for Love. Probably one of the most beautiful movies ever. This movie I watched because Tom Ford recommended it to me because he got a lot of inspiration from this for the soundtrack of A Single Man. Great film. It's going in the bag. Oh, Shallow Grave. Danny Boyle directed this. This movie I haven't seen probably since I was a kid. I shouldn't have been seeing it as a kid. There's a scene in this, I'm fairly sure, where someone like power drills into someone's forehead, and it's seared into my memory. It's like one of the most traumatic things I've ever seen on film. And so I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I want this copy to watch it again because it's one of the scariest films I feel I've ever seen. So truly like psychologically tormenting, very scary. The Bruce Lee collection. This is also going back to my childhood. I have an older brother who's 12 years older than me. So when he was like 18, I was 6. Yes, that's good maths. I would sneak into his room and watch his VHSs, and he had a lot of the Bruce Lee movies, Enter the Dragon, Fist of Fury. I don't know, I'm just excited to watch these again, so they're going in the bag. Oh, Fantastic Mr. Fox. I just think it's so well done. Wes Anderson killed it with this. And this is a film that my kids haven't gotten into yet, but I keep putting on because I know one day they will, and I'm going to enjoy watching it with them when they do. So this one's for the boys. Obviously, Citizen Kane, some of the greatest filmmaking of all time, and character work and acting. And this film, the thing that I enjoyed about seeing it for the first time was how advanced the filmmaking techniques were, how they were cutting and editing between shots and between scenes. Yeah, all-time performance, all-time filmmaking. It inspires, I think everyone. So that one's going in the bag. No Country for Old Men. This movie, I was very lucky. I got to watch this movie. Christian, who did my makeup on Renfield, worked on this movie. And he had the script and the storyboard still. And he knew I was a massive fan of this movie, so he brought them in for me, and I got to watch this movie whilst reading the script and looking at the storyboards, which as a little film geek, that was exciting because I got to see exactly what the Coen brothers were imagining and how it all came together. And I've got to say, their vision for what the film was, what the shots were, what was on the page of the script and the storyboards was pretty much what ended up on screen. Ooh, okay. Being there. The thing about this movie that I absolutely love is the outtakes. Him corpsing and not being able to stop giggling when they're trying to shoot the scene with him lying on the bed, lying on the gurney type thing. That, for me as an actor, I was like, oh, look, Peter Sellers is one of the best. And look at him, he's like giggling and losing it. Also just because the whole setup of the story and the way it talks, the way it like explores what it is to be human and thoughtful and living sentient beings, and also what intelligence is in terms of how we approach life and politics and being human. Yeah, that probably doesn't describe it very well, but it's worth watching. 12 Angry Men. Obviously this movie is just, classic cinema. Sidney Lumet is one of the all-time great directors, and this movie, going in to shoot Juror number 2, was a movie that I watched quite a few times because I was just inspired by it, love it. And also I know that Clint knew Sidney and spent time with him, so I feel like there was kind of an element of him being part of that process through Clint and just cinema history, I guess.